It was interesting today just to watch how you guys are kind of creating what feels to be this organically evolving cradle-to-cradle system. Andy going and sort of seeing how you were using waste. That was sort of like, oh, that's amazing how there is no waste in the system. And every time maybe there is waste, you figure out how to use it. Is that happening through trial and error? I mean, you talked a little bit, I think, about applying systems thinking. So as you guys sit together, are you sort of applying sophisticated analysis to figure out how that evolves? Or is this kind
no, it's called keep drinking beer, and the ideas get better and better and better as the night goes on. And then,
everything gets clear.
Darker the beer, clear. I have not been involved in any sophisticated analysis having to do with what we're all doing. It's extremely living. And I think that that's fine. I can appreciate it for sure. Perhaps we're not at that level yet. There are obvious byproducts streaming out. When we were doing the math at some point, maybe like 6 months ago, about when Jasper Hill caves are totally full, how many hogs worth of whey would that produce? Right? Yeah, I mean it's 4,000, right?
That's basically figure 40 farms, each could do 100, yeah.
So 2 million pounds of cheese a year would generate enough whey to completely fatten 4,000 hogs, okay? So
you could do it much more intensively, but this is like very decentralized production, where each farm would be raising about 100 hogs a year. So it's very low impact.
You know how many hogs are in Vermont right now? 3,000. That's it. Okay, that's not even one hog farm in the Midwest. So the 4,000 that could get fed through this way is doubling the amount of pork production in the state. And so there isn't any sophisticated model that has been imposed on us or that we've generated to come up with that. This is staring us in the face. And we need a slaughterhouse for it. We need an aging facility for the prosciutto. There's so many different things there. Maybe these guys can do it. Probably not alone. But there's partnerships and opportunities. And boy, hearing about that makes me want to get in on it. Makes me want to get a ball cap that has a pig on it.
I think, there hasn't been any formal process on that level, but I think we do actually have a basic model, which is, our native forests, which are the ecosystems around here. These are systems that are built on regenerating through cycling, through, integration of inputs and outputs. And, with those shared principles, with the shared vision, there's always going to be nuances as to how each person, each company, each organization approaches that. But I think that actually really that is sort of the most unifying thing here, is that there is an ecological principle, formal or informal, that informs the way all of these businesses play out and integrate in their totality. And really what you experience sort of going around and looking at a number of the operations today, and you'll be part of Claire's tonight, and there is a cycle there, and that is mimicked by natural systems that are capable of enduring over time.
And that's why we live here. We don't live here because of all of the instant gratification that is available